I really shouldn't be playing this game ever again after what it did to me. If anyone decided to quit Madden forever after a game like the game we played last week, you can't blame them. But sadly, I'm still here playing Titans franchise. Today we play a team that we have not beaten in our last 4 seasons. We're 0-3. So, the Bengals are 0-1. They dropped 7 points last week. I highly doubt that we're going to be able to force 7 points. Um, but we'll definitely try. Last week, Quincy Russell tore his labrum after putting up that game. So, he'll be out for this game, the Vikings game, and the Raiders game. We put up the most points and most total pass and rush yards. As the Bengals were the worst team at running the ball, they were one of the worst defenses last week. They allowed some of the most rushing yards, and they scored the least points. Doesn't mean anything though, because this defense will allow any team to ball out, even if they average 7 points a game or dropped 7 points a game. We're leading. We have the top leading rusher, receiver, and quarterback. Of course, Russell won't stay there for long because he's hurt. He's not playing. Groves just threw a lot of touchdowns, a lot of yards, and turned the ball over 4 times. Listen, man, last week was interesting. I would recommend you watch it to know what just went on, but honestly, you'd want to stab your eyes out after, so I can't recommend that in good faith. But, yep, so, we're going to continue to save stat points. Nothing to do with scout college players. I guess we're just on. I mean, I guess we can look at the roster and make sure nothing messed up after Russell's injury, but I'm pretty sure that's unlikely. So it's going to be Mims, Burks, and Candidate today. Crocker and Mims will probably get the majority of the targets, but Raynaud does have games where he gets a lot of targets too. You need better play from Jamel Dean. Stat-wise, he looked solid, but if you actually watch the game, he really wasn't very solid. I could move Tap to the boundary, but they have the same speed and acceleration stat, I believe. And, like, Tap is just worse in coverage, which is why I have him at slot. I don't think Tap is ready to guard the boundary yet. I'm just hoping Dean locks in. Bushra had that one weird play that I don't want to talk about. How close is Sparks to 80 overall? Pretty far. He lost morale, because even though we won, we allowed too many yards. I mean, okay. He still has 73 morale, though, so we'll be fine. I mean, we just gotta play better defensively, man. But, yeah, seems about right. Actually, yeah, it doesn't seem right. I'm not sure why Byron Young is in front of Devontae Wyatt in rush defensive tackle. I'll change that. Because, I mean, I want Wyatt to be playing as much as possible, despite the fact that we did improve upon him. I mean, I paid him $11 or so million. He better be playing football. But also got him just in case if Bushrod gets hurt, we'll still have another good option. Because Bushrod is likely to get hurt at some point this season. But we will be taking a look at this press conference. I'm just hoping the game is better today. Maybe those are just the week 1 blues. Next question. Coach, how do you feel about the result in your season opener? Yeah, I'm very happy with how we battled specifically, because everything else. Who deserves the most credit? Not the defense. Yeah, we scored the most points. You're gonna ask who I think gets the game ball. It would be Quincy Russell, but he's not gonna be playing. I'm gonna give it to Greg Groves because even though he turned over the football, he also scored 5 touchdowns. I'm sure your players will have a reaction to you saying that. I mean, your players. I mean, I think it's just gonna be Groves. Oh, that's pretty good. I would prefer just giving him XP so those changes could be permanent, but alright. This time we will not miss and accidentally skip weekly strategy. Oh, we now check their team actually, so we're gonna have to go do that. Just so we know what we're facing up against. They're a solid team about how good I was in season 4. But me. I just almost lost to an 83 overall team last week, so. At quarterback is still Joe Burrow. Is it just me or is he a little bit slower? We just lost 4 morale. He's not slower. He's always only had 83 speed. Well, he's still their QB. Still pretty much a very similar running back core to last year. They still got Charbonnet, they still got Bright, but they got someone younger than Charbonnet in Jalen Wright, the former Steeler, to be their starter this year. He's also much faster. And at receiver, they still got the exact same group. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and the guy we learned of last year, Zeke Elliott. Now Ezekiel, his name is literally Zeke. Oh yeah, and Parker Washington. He was getting open a good amount against us last year. They got Dawson Knox at tight end. No more Mike Gesicki. He's superstar dev? What did he do last year? Nothing. I don't think he played. Either he didn't start or he literally was hurt. Yeah, he played every game. And heck, he even had 228 downs played. He just probably played fullback. I'm not really sure, but maybe he just was a great fullback, or he got superstar dev from this season and somehow didn't regress, because somehow Dox is a superstar dev. They've got Jeff Beckham behind him. Offensive line is mid, but I mean we didn't do too good against the Jaguars. I mean, we did solid at the end of the game, but one of our sacks was also a glitch, so it's a decent offensive line, I guess. Nothing crazy. Still got Anudike Uzoma, Trey Hendrickson, and Chris Jenkins. This should be a D-line we're able to run on, because we were able to run on the Jags defensive line, and it's much better than that one. The linebackers are all solid, but nothing crazy. DBs are decent. They got all guys in the middling ages. Dax Hill, Cam Taylor, Britton, DJ Turner, who's also a superstar development. Oh, Geno Stone will be hurt. And so James Wheeler, the sophomore, will be getting the start. And Geo Jackson's a bit weird because he got drafted as like an 80 overall or something. At least a 79. And like, he is not progressing that much. He's still like pretty much the same player. But after this weekly strategy, he may be up to an 85. But yeah, this is a beatable team. It's just, can we stop their receiver core and Joe Burrow? That's the question, because if we can, we win easily. If we can't, this could be either a close game or we could find a way to get blown out again. I'm not really worried about they're really bad medium, but doesn't mean we should focus on short, because I know that I can guard their tight end. At least I'm hoping. If we can't, then we're just cooked. If we can't guard Dawson Knox today, we're not winning. And I want to run outside against them. The linebackers shouldn't be able to help much, and their edge rushers aren't very good either. Yeah, let's try to get 5 sacks. Let's allow 20 points or less. 350 offensive yards, win by... Let's not get sacked. This is not a very good D-line. So we're starting off today with... I think we did Taylor, Sparks, and Groves last time, so we're actually going to be doing Groves and Hurst, because we did Sparks and Groves in the preseason. We can do target passing, I guess. Actually, I did solid against... What scramble survive? I remember not liking that drill. We'll just do pocket presence. What am I doing? I literally just let myself get hit. I just watched it come over here. I know it's going to get hit by that. I really sold. I'm gonna get bronze. I got silver with this with Evan Leonard. I suck. $75 XP. Okay. Well, last time I did trench battle with Hurst, and that did not go well. He got absolutely cooked. We'll try regular trench battle, or maybe he's just destined to get destroyed as a pass rusher. Yeah, I just remember what happened. Like, he got embarrassed by those offensive linemen. He was consistently losing these reps. Like, I think once he got pancaked and once he got completely driven out of... Like, he got moved like 5 yards horizontally. We're literally 1 away from having gold here. So clearly this is going at least a little bit better. Another fumble. Alright. That 75 XP for Groves is going to be so huge for his development. It doesn't show how much XP they get from the actual, like... What's it called? The actual, like, drill. It just says... Well, every play gets XP from a drill. I'm saying, like, the focus ones. Anyway. Bengals let me win. We're going to wear all white because we wore all blue last week. We'll stay with the blue helmets, though. And then the Bengals can... Why are they wearing their alternate pants? Wear regular pants. Y'all don't have black pants? Yeah, I don't know what was happening there. Please, I'm tired of losing to this one team. There's a few teams that have multiple games lost against and no wins. It's like them, the Dolphins, and somebody else.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Titans leader at quarterback. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes. It's the Titans and the Bengals, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico with Greg Olson, week 2 of the season. Greg, as you get the season going, you want to get that first game under your belt. Now, it almost feels like all the build-up is past. Now we're looking ahead to this long marathon of a regular season.
Absolutely, and this is really where you fall into the pace of the NFL season. All off-season, no matter how hard you try to say, all right, week 1 is just 1 of 17. That's not the case. It is.
Of course, we will receive. I don't think there's ever been a season where we kicked more than we received. Maybe, yeah, because in college football you have to choose your first option to be kick because the CPUs will as well. But in Madden, they still have teams choosing receive, which is stupid because every team would choose kick. So you have to choose receive as well. Because I used to do kick and I would kick every game. But that's obviously not fair. It just like gives you a second half advantage in every game. So I started doing receive, which makes it 50-50, but doesn't feel like it. If we could be good on offense today, we can win, but it's going to have to be a little bit on our defense, too. Like, they cannot suck like they did last week, because this is a better offense than we faced last week. Crocker and Mims are going to have very big roles for the next 3 weeks, but they're used to it. They're used to Quincy Russell not being on the field. This is not new to them.
He expects to lead his team to another victory in this one.
And there's an immediate flag, so let's just throw it away. Don't even let Groves take a hit. We already know it's holding. Which, honestly, I kind of wonder how you hold that quickly. It's Tevin Jenkins, who had a very bad week last week, specifically because of that one play where he just got absolutely murdered. It seems like he held Trey Hendrickson here. Yeah, I mean, he did hold pretty immediately. It's not like he's losing the rep. He seems to be doing decently well. Then just go straight for the collar. Handoff Spears. And his first carry is nearing a first down. He's leading the NFL in rushing yards with 140 after week 1.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here. And it led to a big gain.
I don't think I'm just going to run it. I don't really like the play. Spears will be just short. Third and inches at the 50. Let's run to the left side here. It's Spears again, and there's going to be a flag. Is that holding on Jenkins again? It's on Jamison Huff. So now it's going to be 3rd and 10 instead of 3rd and inches. Jamison Huff, like why? We're already past you. So I lowered offsides by quite a bit, I think 7 points. And our team responds by deciding to make holding our new favorite penalty. But we're looking downfield. Taryn Kennedy can't bring it in. He shouldn't have to jump for that. That pass is accurate enough. You need to catch that. And thanks to the 2 holdings and a dropped pass, we will punt. Seems like they won't return this, and the Bengals will start at their own 15. We need to start scoring, because they're going to start scoring probably immediately.
And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021, national champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense.
All right, defense. We got 3 sacks last week. This is a similarly not great line. Sparks, you need to make those tackles on your own. They're not going to show the draft class, even though I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to show. Who's Mr. Number? Is number 88 Zeke Elliott? Oh, that's Dawson Knox. I'm a fool. I literally just talked about how he was a superstar. 2nd and 6 for Cincinnati. Oh, right across the middle. I feel like Baker should be on that. But instead, it's a huge first down. They start at the 15 already at the 41. But no one's really surprised. I need to see more from the Starks and Sparks connection. Starks kind of carried that connection last week, and he makes a tackle there. That's Jalen Wright, the former Steeler. Jamar Chase is their slot. And that's going to be dropped, not dropped, but yeah, I see Knox and Donkey his feet in. Christian Wilkins, our new signing, is hurt, but I don't really care if the defensive interior gets hurt because we have Bushrod and Wyatt. I don't think that's that much of a decrease in skill. And rotation isn't a bad thing anyway. It's just 3rd and 9 for Cincinnati. And he's hit as he throws by Bushrod, and the pass falls incomplete. You see GoldeeJR's very hype about that. As look at that, it just says this is a big guy too. Bushrod says, "Get away from me," and then the running back tries to block him. He says, "Are you serious? Get off of me!" And then Calhoun and Bushrod, the duo from the class of 2026, forces the incompletion. Both teams cannot score despite making it somewhat down the field. So 2 punts will start this game. They say just let it bounce. We'll let it bounce. Okay. Touch back. And there's my boy Ty J. Spears. Okay. Wilkins will be back later. I don't really want to run this because they have 5 men on the line and we already chose run outside. As Groves will run and he gets a gain of 10 and okay, stop falling on him please. He's not injury prone, but I still rather him not take unnecessary damage. And Spears will have just enough to carry that to the 31. Now it's Spears again, but that did not work well. I think Guyton tried to move upfield, but I'd rather you just stay on that one guy than move upfield. At least we can get 2 yards if you stay on him. You know, he didn't even try to move upfield. He just got beat. Okay, Guyton, it's alright. He still has not allowed a sack he's allowed like 1 sack, I think, in these 2 seasons. I want to try to not roast him because he's been one of our more consistent linemen. As we'll look for Ian Crocker downfield. He won't bring it in. It's going to be another 3rd and long. This time I'd actually rather convert. And of course, whenever the running back gets an animation where they have to try to scoop past the lineman, the quarterback will always overthrow them. Okay, can we tackle, please, man? Like, why are we just so... It's like whenever I'm trying to tackle somebody, they have to break it. Like, it's fine to let the user tackle players. It doesn't always have to be a CPU coming in to help. So, 2 punts against this pretty bad defense, and I'm already not feeling great, because we're not going to get as many stops as they have against us. Because we don't have our starting receiver. They do, and they also don't have the worst defense of all time. Well, I accidentally put Hutchinson in coverage, and Snead beat again by T. Higgins. Run again. Jalen Wright only gets a yard. I just realized they have Wright and Bright, but they have Charbonnet, who does not fit that naming scheme. That name scheme? I don't know what you call it, but oh, nice pass deflection, Josh Starks. And it'll be 3rd and 9 once again. Well, I think last time was it 3rd and 9 last time? I'm not sure. It might have been. Burrow swarmed and brought down by Josh Bushrod and Lucas Van Ness. I mean, this is really great coverage. And this is really a coverage sack because you can see Burrow, after realizing none of the... Ooh, actually, no, Starks is guarding both routes really well here. I'm like, maybe get the chase? Probably not. And he probably can't get to the tight end here either. So, yeah, Bushrod and Ness just get to him. And that'll be Bushrod already with a sack and a half. As 4 punts begin the first quarter. I think I prefer this over both teams scoring every single possession, honestly. At least I do for now. That's another touchback. Maybe I'll need to start aiming for the sideline or trying backspins. But I mean, if they're happy with us starting at the 20 every time, I mean, I don't really care. It's been working out for them so far. We haven't gotten more than 1 first down in the possession, I believe. Firing, that's open man! Somehow Groves gets it to Marvin Mims, who's up to the 46. Are you and Amarius Mims related? I mean, this is an amazing throw. They see we're going to have 5 men blocking, so they bring in a 6th man. So the linebacker gets to us, even though Tevin Jenkins and Guerrero, I mean, Guerrero did decent. At least he held him for a second. By the time Guerrero's just getting beat, Hendrickson is already all the way past Tevin Jenkins. But we somehow get this ball out. I mean, you can see this should probably be like a really bad throw, but Greg Rose has great throw accuracy, medium or mid throw accuracy, whatever you want to call it, and this ball still reaches not Marius, that's the offensive tackle for the Bengals. That's Marvin Mims making the grab. And now we want Candidate. He dropped one earlier, but he catches the diving throw. Well, no, catching the diving grab, I think, would be the right way to say that. Big first down, and that will end the first quarter, as it's still 0-0, but finally, we're getting something going.
Fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
First and 10 at the 29. And now we want Crocker again. And he can't bring it in. That one hit his hands completely. You got to catch that. It'll be 2nd and 10. What's Grove's completion percentage? Not great. Ooh, and once again, we cannot get it outside. It's like they know that we want to, and they're just not going to let it happen. That's cover 4 quarters, and they're over here crushing our run game. Can I get the Crocker downfield here, so I just really focus on getting the first? Well, I guess I'll focus on throwing it away instead. I tried to look through multiple reads. I think I might be able to get it on the drag. It was cover 3 sky. No, I mean, maybe we get a first here. But I mean, by the time it's like looking like maybe I can, and then Hendrickson is just cooking our entire offensive line. I mean, oh my goodness. I can't even get mad at Tevin Jenkins anymore because Hendrickson not letting anyone block him. Aubrey's kick from 45 will, of course, be drilled. He hit the game winner last week. You know, I think it was much shorter. I think it was like 35. In a defensive game, I think you do have to take the 3 points. Just hope that your defense can keep doing what they've been doing, which honestly, I'll take it so far. Oh my goodness. Amani Hooker tried to take Parker Washington out for good. And I'm not really complaining. He kind of cooked us last time we played. All right, defense. I know I'm asking for a lot with another stop, but we know you can do it. We know this is a good defense. They have to play well, though. As the tackle's made on chase by Jamel Dean. And it'll be empty here for the Bengals. Come on, bro. Throw a pick. I mean, I can't guard both. It's Parker Washington, of course. Here is the running back brought down for a loss. Amani Hooker. They have not been able to get the ball outside.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
And now Burrow will throw. And that tackle is made on Washington by Jones. It's going to be 3rd and 7 at the 50. They're looking downfield. Burrow sacked again. Van Ness and Christian Wilkins. And I said we needed sacks today, and we are bringing them. They're saying that's only 2. That's our 3rd sack. That's definitely our 3rd sack. Van Ness, oh my goodness. He made up for his poor showing last week already. I mean, he's so much smaller than you, and you just got blown back. Like, dude, look at this. That's crazy. And then, he's already getting scared of Wilkins. And there's just nowhere for him to go. Look at this triangle of a guaranteed sack. Why couldn't y'all play like this last? I'm not even going to say nothing yet because we could easily just go back to the regular Titans as soon as next drive. But Meredith will return. He fumbled last week. I'm not going to let him forget about that until he has an actual great return. because that was almost a game-losing fumble, and it probably should have been a game-losing fumble. I don't think Reynard has any touches yet. Oh, that's so bad. Like, what am I doing? I don't got nothing to say. That was just bad. 3 interceptions already on the season for Groves. All 3 my fault. There's just nothing there. It's just not open. Like, I have to stop assuming the CPUs are going to play bad coverage. Even if this is a bad defense, I can't assume that they're going to be poor in coverage. How the freak did he avoid me? He just stopped in his tracks and the game just let me run right by him. That should never be a viable move for the CPUS. I really don't want Tracy Dell on the field anyway. Probably because he's not good. And he just throws it away again, so it'll be 3-3. Why the day that my defense locks in is the day I want to have like a really bad offensive game. But I know you're not still talking about that field goal. Like, dude, that was the most average field goal of all time. Like, it was like the exact same length. It was like 35 yards. Like, that was not special. Oh, you're like, man, good hold, good kick. Like, oh my goodness. Like, dude, you're glazing. Nice grab, candidate. Nice gain of 9. Now we could probably throw again and still have a pretty easy 3rd and short if we don't get it. Mims in motion against the linebacker who seems like he's guarding him. Oh, look at that! Caught by Burks! What a throw by Groves! Last time we went to the in route on Mims on this play. And we'll probably do that again. Mims open again! I think that's Taylor Britt who's been getting beat by Mims. Oh, we don't have time for more injuries, Burks. Please don't say you're going to the... Okay, he's just on the bench. I'm not happy about it, though, clearly. I really don't want to do a toss, but maybe it'll work. I mean, it works decently well. Only get 3, but he'll be back soon, hopefully as soon as the second half. I've called this play too many times. Let's switch it up. Just gotta throw it away. There's not much to do. I probably shouldn't have called a play like that on 2nd and 7, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, that's another pick. What am I doing? It's gonna be a pick 6, like. That's just... Okay. I'm literally selling the game. I'm like literally selling the game. I don't even know what to say. She's not going to block for me, Meredith. Come on, Crocker. That's a DB. Oh, my God. I've already sold this game. Because we're already struggling on offense. We've been driving and I'm just throwing picks. And JC Latham still sucks. Wait, that was a... Wait, who did he get beat by? No, it's just a regular edge. Oh, he didn't get... Of course he didn't touch him. Okay, of course he didn't. Not surprised. They never really do. It's going to be almost picked again. Yeah, we're definitely losing. Why is K-Tro Clark always getting destroyed in punt blocking? They fumble, please pick it up, dude. I never recover fumbles. Whenever I fumble, I fumbled 3 times last week. Every time the CPU recovered it, we don't recover fumbles. At least Sparks guarding T. Higgins relatively well there. Why do I have to be playing such a terrible game right now when we like need our... Okay, you can't knock that one away. Like, yeah, because like now, like I don't know how many... I think that probably was the last few good drives of defense we're going to get. And I fumbled... Wait, did I fumble today? No, I think I just threw 2 picks. Yeah, just two picks and a pick 6, giving them their first and only touchdown. They're already home, so they're going to have momentum. Like, we're about to lose because of what I just did.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
They're just going to run. And, of course, it works. Yeah, we sold because that like we really didn't allow any offensive points for the entire first half, and I'm over here throwing 2 picks. Both on drag routes that aren't open. I mean, our run game and deep and guys getting open isn't really helping either. But like, so now it's about to be despite allowing no offensive touchdowns, we're going to be down 10 points while they get the ball. Cause oh my god, why did I throw 2 picks, man? Okay, never mind. Cause Lucas Van Ness is just... I mean, that was a coverage sack, to be fair. 2nd and 25. On to halftime. I'm so mad.
Cincinnati and the Bengals are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And it's the home side who have the lead as they play the second quarter. Christian Kirk, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down south to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they've got the lead in their matchup with the Tampa Bay Bucks. 2 touchdown passes there for Michael Penix. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. The Browns able to push that early season mark to 2-0 with the victory at home. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half.
I'm literally losing the game because I'm sucking. Like, that's really just what's happening right now. Like, usually some sort of combination of just terrible defense and, like, a really annoying pick. But this time it's just me throwing terrible passes. Like, I don't know. I mean, our defense playing well. But I'm throwing bad passes. And now, they get the reset. I mean, the 2 points, their 10 points are all off of turnovers. They had a pick that they took to the 18, ended up kicking a field goal. And they had a pick 6. That's their 10 points. Like, why am I causing my team to lose? Like, last time I balled out, and we just barely lost despite me. That's a great play by Jamel Deed. I'll take that any day of the week. This time around, the defense is doing all they can, but like a combination of our receivers not getting open and me being trash is leading to so many interceptions, which I shouldn't be surprised. I mean, even when Russell wasn't here, I feel like I wasn't throwing that many picks. I threw 17 all year, or 16, which is less than 1 a game. I've thrown 4 in 2 games here, and we still got another half to go. 3rd and 7. I saw him, but like, there's just, oh, what a great tackle by us, me and Hooker. I thought that was a guaranteed first. I'm gonna let it, dude. This punter's just booming these kicks, man. Like, just no reason to return them. I really don't want to talk about what's happened, but I guess you have to face your mistakes to improve. They had to jump for both of my interceptions, to be fair. To be fair to myself, which really is trying to make myself look a little bit better. At least they had to jump for both of them. So I changed my focus to throw it short so I don't have to suck at running the ball. Because I was trying to run the ball outside, but it wasn't working. But I also didn't want to run the ball inside because that's the opposite of my goal. So my offensive line wouldn't block well against that. With that, or what, however you want to phrase it, I don't care. Oh my god, he ran off the other route, dude. Like, he's wide open, but the ball floats and he gets off his other route, man. That's just crazy. He's wide open, like, am I supposed to not throw that? Please give me that, thank you. It's my second user pick of the... Oh, man, that running back is chasing after me. I thought it was gone. So now Groves has 5 touchdowns, 5 picks, 2 fumbles on the season. These plays suck. I don't know why. I just feel like these plays suck. That's all I have to say. They don't look... They're not fun. I don't like them. I'm not going to change the playbook, though. I don't think I will. Are you serious? Getting out the Spears. Nice block. Spears for a 1st and goal. We have to score here. Like, this is the best opportunity we've got. Oh, Crocker, you could have blocked better than that. Oh, gotta be a better throw. There's no way we're gonna do all this and then kick a field goal. Man, we can't do that. We cannot. Sacked. I was literally dancing around in the pocket the whole time. We're so cooked. I cannot score. And I've thrown 3 picks.
The Titans cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks
Might be do 2 games today. Even if win or lose, I might do 2 because I was already thinking about it at the start of the game because I was like, I started kind of early. I got started at 8, which usually I get started around 8:15, 8:30. It's like maybe we'll go through another game, but I don't even know if I want to. These 2 games have been booty. I think this game has been better. I've just been tainting it with my garbageness. What is Snead over here doing? Like, why are you just standing behind him? Like, Snead cannot. There's one thing Snead can't guard. It's like the same thing that Dejarius Snead can't guard. Is curl routes. In man coverage, your CPU will never guard curls right. Oh, Burrow gets smashed by Aiden Hutchinson off an unblitzed. I mean, because he was unblocked. My bad. Which is kind of crazy to think about because I'd always choose to unblock Calhoun instead of Hutchinson, or not block Calhoun instead of Hutchinson, or whoever was there on the edge. But oh my God, are we serious? We allowed 14 yards on 2nd and 16 immediately on a quick slant, and there goes Bushrod. So it's gonna be Wyatt and Wilkins now. We do not have time to allow 14 yards on 2nd and 16. Thank you to me, because if I didn't move to do that, Bushrad's out first of the game. That would have been a first down. I have a few user tackles. Please say that's not. I didn't know. Why did he run over there to receive it? Why would he do that? I wasn't even paying attention. I'm just thinking, okay, yeah, we get. Like, why? Like, why would you even want to? The CPU usually just lets those bounce, but he just. What is going on, man? This game is garbage. I cannot believe he just received that at the 1. That's some Rashid Shaheed type stuff, man. Are you serious? Like, I don't understand why you'd ever receive that kick. I'm not even thinking about it because I don't think there's a reason to. I don't think it's possible that the CPU would even try to. Clearly, I was wrong. Nice carry by Ray Nod. He's just a little bit more shiftier than Spears. Because even though Spears is just better at breaking tackles and juking, Ray Nod, like when he's not in contact, is a better running back. And we got bumped. Okay. Why, dude, you didn't do anything. He was wide open. Well, I already hate the Bengals, too, because they keep beating us. Ugh. We cannot complete passes right now. We physically cannot throw complete passes. Well, maybe this would be somewhat different if we didn't start on the 1-yard line, thanks to Meredith deciding that punt should be received. Oh my God, they're reading it again, dude. How are they so good at like? Well, like he shouldn't even be. Like how do they do that? Like, I really do not understand how they continue to get off of their own zones and like move all the way to the football and make a play. It's happened like 3 times, and it happened on one of my picks, as that's a blitz and a sack. Like, oh my God, man. We dropped 40 last week, and we have 6 right now. Joe Burrow sacked again! Jerome Baker 2 in a row. They might give half to Hutchinson there because he's the one who led him to rolling out the pocket. So we'll head to the 4th quarter as it'll be 3rd and 20. Honestly, the fact that we're still in this game is impressive. There's been no offensive touchdowns today, but the fact that we haven't been winning this game is also impressive in a completely worse manner. Like, they also might not do 2 games. I mean, I don't know. Just whatever I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to play the Vikings right now. I think I kind of want to let Baker play blitz so we can not give Burrow all day, but also like, yeah, now I'm going to come over. Pick that off. Tap is the king of dropping picks. Well, they'll still. I mean, even if their punter's good, I don't know if he'll be able to get a touchback from the 23. You know, this punter's just freaking insane. It's like a 50-yarder. It's a good return, though. Groves, I can't really tell if this game has been mostly your or my fault. I'd probably lean towards mine, to be completely honest, but that doesn't mean wide open. Sanders on the drag. To midfield. Maybe this Bengals offense really is just bad in this case, because they scored 7 points last week, and they have 10 right now, and both of them are off of turnovers. All those points are off of turnovers. So maybe the Bengals offense really is just bad, which is weird to say because they have a solid offense. Oh my god, dude. Like, why, man? Third holding of the game. And of course, it's like we've had all of our holdings be when we get deep in the Bengals territory. Every single one. And now Guyton, who held, is the one who's out with an injury. And they completely crash on us this time. That's not the play I tried to pick. Why did I throw that? That's just bad. I thought it was man again. Like, that's what most of my... Yeah, Guyton's going to be out for a while. Great. That's what most of my interceptions boil down to, is me thinking it's man coverage and it's actually zone. And one of their guys who I think is on one of my players actually isn't. Which, take a jump off for Crocker. Not going to happen. I mean, it'll be a 3-point game if Aubrey can hit this kick. He just drilled it. Wait, why? Okay, well, that's not a very good kick. Stick drift is back. Oh yeah, it's back in full effect. I can't even move my player. Imagine if our offense wasn't absolutely terrible, and every time we got a good play, we either had a penalty or turned the ball over. What is that, Burrow? I mean, he got the ball away, so I guess good job. Oh, he's hit immediately. Hayden Hutchinson is trying to kill him, I think. I don't know what specifically Burrow did to Hutchinson this week, but he's been all in the backfield, and yeah. Okay, thank you, defense. Really, just our defensive line. Our cornerbacks haven't been bad either, but really, but yeah, I'll give credit to our corners so far because they forced a few coverage sacks of their own. It's just that Burrow hasn't thrown many just like passes that they can actually make a play on. I actually think I like another run here, which is crazy because we're wasting more of our potential time to take the lead, but let's probably try to avoid Trey Hendrickson because he's going against Chester favorite. That's not a favorable matchup. We're going to be short. They say go for it. I wanted to go for it. They don't really have the formation here to stop a run up the middle, especially with a fullback in the mix, and it won't happen, so we will convert. This looks like man, but I've seen so many of their plays turn into zone, so I'm not going to be too sure. Nope, this time Crocker's open. One-on-one coverage. Just get out of bounds. thought this would be a bigger Mims day, but it really hasn't.
Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for
I haven't been able to get the ball to Canada either. What's our completion percentage right now? 35.7. Oh, man. That is insane. I'd probably rather run it to the left side here, but... No, that's... Dude, you gotta block him. You gotta block him. That's the one guy you need to block for a good play, and I picked the wrong play. All these plays kind of look trash, but... Get it to Crocker. He's going to try to get there. He's going to be short. Aubrey once again hits the field. And will drill the field goal to give us the lead. I don't know. Man, I don't know. It's been another odd Madden game, I'll say.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
3 minutes left. Bengals need points. They have not scored today without a defensive turnover prior, or a defensive takeaway prior. Can they change the script today, or right now? Today would be weird because it's been today this entire time. Nearing the 2-minute warning at this point. There's no way they actually run it here, right? They actually will. And once again, it's not going to work. Jamel Dean in there. Dude, I mean, I know running ball hasn't gone particularly well for the Bengals either, but running ball has definitely not gone well. Will they call this play for a 2-minute warning? No, they won't. Yeah, I would probably try to call it before a 2-minute warning. Just like, yeah, I probably would.
finish this one off. After this, they come to the line needing 6 yards for a first down.
3rd and 6. They switch things up. 3 receivers to the left. Burrow smothered! Christian Wilkins! And now the Bengals feel they have to go for it on 4th and 12. It wasn't a huge loss. It was only a loss of 6, but just blows right by the right guard. And honestly, Burrow was trying to run and then hesitated, and that's what allowed the sack. This may be for the game. 4th and long. Oh, and oh my God! I might have just saved the game. I feel I feel like I'm not sure, but I feel like if I went for the pick there, it would have been caught. But I literally went for the hit, and what happens is I just run into the football, which this isn't pass interference. Like I just run into the football. Like that's. I mean, I'll take it. Not exactly what I was going for, but I'm definitely taking it. As like for the first time this entire game, I'm ever so slightly hype for our defense today, even though it's been good all game. Spears, big carry. Reynard in the backfield this time around, and his carry will be a first down. Titans win 10-12, which actually no, I won't do 2 games, because if it was week 1 and 2 maybe, but I don't want to do it for week 3 because we have a lot of stuff to do, and I usually like doing 2 games when there's not much to do. So like either it would be week 1 and 2, it would be one of the last few games of the season, anywhere in the last few games after the trade deadline and after our bye week is what I prefer. So our bye week is like week 6, so I could do one week 7 and 8, and then because then we have our bye weeks. Yeah, 7 and 8, then week 9 would be the trade deadline. So yeah, I think y'all understand if you don't know what you're watching, but I know I'm probably just thinking too hard. I could probably just do 2 games if I wanted to anyway, but game over. No touchdowns, no offensive touchdowns today for either team. We were down 3-0. And we won, 3-10, and we won 12-10. Definitely a football game.
A win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. Get a hand on it.
Greg Roach had his worst game of his career, and we won. What does that tell you about what this defense can be if we actually play right? He threw 3 interceptions, which 2 of those led to the Bengals' only points. And talk trash about me all you want. That's not going to happen every game. I'm not going to be this terrible every game, I hope. So, it's unlikely that we'll be scoring 12 points a lot this season. Maybe going over stats isn't a good thing for my mental health, but that's his stat line. That's his stat line. Spears was solid. The offensive line didn't give him much to work with, and he still did pretty well. Raynaud was way more effective in his few carries. Crocker less in receptions and yards. Mims never mind. Mims had more yards. This is just such a weird game. Eden Baker with 10 tackles. Dude, our defensive line really showed out today. That's 3, 4, 6 sacks. I also want to say, despite the fact that I played terribly, and I mean terribly as a quarterback today, I balled out on defense. Whoever I was using was usually near the football, whether it was Baker, Calhoun, or Starks. So, like, dude, if I could play as well as I played on defense user-wise, as I did on, like, in offense, like, I could actually be 17-0 or something, but of course it's probably not going to happen. Yeah, congrats to Lucas Van Ness, absolutely balling out. Maybe he just need a new team and not the Packers, because even though he has some rings thanks to them, I'm sure he's pretty happy with his stat line to start the season. He gets a block shed. He's up to 89 power moves. How are you not getting sacks? I care about Alex Hurst out of this group. He's up to a 73 overall now. He's not going to be getting too many snaps. Like, how many did he play today? 20. He must have... Oh, yeah, there were a lot of punts. There were a lot of punts today. Well, last week he played 19, so if he plays 20 per game, it'll still be a while until we learn about him. But I don't care about Tracy Dell or Jalen Harding. I care about Harding a little bit, but I think... Did I draft him or did I trade for him? Anyway, there goes Tyler Guyton for 3 more games. So he'll be gone to the bye week, I think. So we have to play basically the Colts from last year. Because they got an 80 overall offense and an 80 overall defense. We have the same overall offense and a better defense and a better team overall. We fell all the way down to 26.5 points per game after this points per game showing. We're the only two. Wait, dang, the Texans and Colts lost. I mean, hey, I'd be fine if we went like 9-8 and won the division because our division sucked. I mean, I would rather just win a lot of games, especially because it's like the first time we've ever started 2-0, which makes me kind of feel like we're gonna end up losing 5 games in a row and go 2-5 like we normally do. But so we've got it's week 7 bye week, so I'd probably would do like week 5 and 6 because I can't do 8 and 9 because that's the trade deadline. I can't do 6 and 8 because I want to do 3 weeks in one stream. So it'd probably be like 5 and 6 if I wanted to do a 2-game. Also, yeah, if you see 2 games played, it's because I accidentally had the time on 5 minutes. You can check the stream if you want proof. So yeah. I always do primetime games on their own unless they're near the end of the season. Definitely a football game. A football game was indeed just played. Ness second in sacks. Baker tied for first in interceptions. Both our user picks. These are the players we have to negotiate this year. We have $115 million to do so. J.C. Latham, who will be brought back. I don't care how much he doesn't like us. I just don't. Even if he struggles at times. Oh, he just values for financials the most. So if I just give him enough money, he'll accept anyway. Braxton Tapp will be returning, I'll tell you that. He's been pretty good this year. He doesn't want any money. Like, I know he doesn't want to be here either, but he doesn't want any money. Like, what do you not like? Oh, the Titans. You just don't like the Titans. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. But he's still coming back. I don't really care. Guyton, I also want back. Starks, I also want back. These are the things that Tap and Starks aren't first round picks, so I couldn't get options off of them. No one wants to play for the Titans. I think I already knew that Guyton wouldn't want to, though. They just don't like that we're a 4-3. It doesn't really affect y'all. I do want Ernest Jones back. I'm not sure for 3 years, though. I do want Snead back. Until he's retired, I really want him. Or until he just regresses so low that he isn't usable. I want Dean back, who also doesn't want to be here. I really want all of these players back. Until we get here, then I don't really care if Burke stays. I don't really care if Clark stays. I don't really care if any of these younger guys, like lower overall guys, stays. I don't even think I need Jenkins back. But what we might do is just see how a 3-4 works. Because if we could get that to work and we could get those guys that want to play for the Titans, then I would do that. Or maybe they don't hate the 4-3, they just hate the specific 4-3 that we're going with. I mean, it's an 83% scheme fit. I'm not sure what else y'all could want. Maybe they want base 4-3. Are y'all happy with that? Or do y'all just want to be specifically scheme fits? What do y'all want? What do you want, Sparks and Tap? Well, Tap is happy with this one. No, yeah, he likes this one, but he still doesn't like that we don't have historical championships. Starks doesn't. I don't know what he wants specifically. I'm not exactly sure what Starks wants from us. Like, what scheme do you fit with? Like, I'm not exactly sure. But I think I'm worrying more about Starks than Tap, because Tap's really cheap, and Stark is not. Starks is not cheap. I don't really want to go for 3-4. It doesn't fit with us as well. And we have a way worse... Yeah, we... 4-3 cover 3. Does he like that? Is that going to work out for you, Starks? No? Sir, I'm not sure what you want. He just wants a 3-4, probably. I mean, this set as it works with all of our safeties, so I'm not really sure why he doesn't like it. Or 4-6. Does he want a 4-6 because he's a run-stopping safety? Yep, that's what he wants. I mean, if it changes anything, I will move out of it. But it does actually fit a lot of our players. So if that makes them want to play more for us, which it still doesn't affect Tap because he really values historic championships the most and more than anything. So you just want to play for a popular team, basically. That's kind of lame. But at least Starks kind of wants to be back now. Same for Snead. He's happier now. We should have a large volume of players because this is a ton of players. But we'll be worrying about this next week because I'm not doing 2 games. I considered it, decided not to. I'm going to end the stream because the less I think about Madden, the better. Also, the Vikings are 2-0, so it's going to be a big game.